In the history of life on Earth, humans are among the youngest life forms. Natured by nature, we became many. In a short time, we changed the face of the Earth. Plastics were developed. Plastics were developed to make life easier. But some says it may also cause our demise.
Audio preview.
Nowadays, we are suffering from environmental dilemmas such as global warming, flash floods, and many more. One of the causes of this misbehavior of people towards waste management. Some people are reckless in throwing their garbage anywhere.
The home is a sanctuary. People discard trash from their residences that no longer fit in with its flow. The best case scenario is when people are responsible enough to segregate their junk in the correct way. The reality is that though some recyclables end up in the non-recycling bin headed for landfills, worst case is they dump someplace else polluting the natural environment.
Ano po yung nakikita nyo usually environmental concern or issue or problem dito sa Rosario Cavite?
Una po, basura. Basura kasi syempre marami na rin tao. Ang Rosario, maliit lang na bayan pero marami tao. Unang concern, unang problema is basura. Kaya po tayo nagpa-flooding. Kasi ang mga kanal po natin is barado. Pero ngayon naman po ang DLG po, may memo po sila, weekly nag-clean up po yung mga every barangay. At paano yung flooding issues natin, nare-resolba. Para kahit paano, hindi naman tayo bahain talaga totally na. Once sa binaha naman tayo, mabilis lang naman mawala. Kasi yung mga ISF namin, along malapit dun sa dagat, unti-unti inaayos na rin yun para yung mga kanal natin makakalabas talaga yung tubig doon sa dagat.
Ano yung mga ways and means ninyo para i-educate yung mga tao regarding sa waste segregation?
Ang waste segregation kasi medyo madugong proseso. Kahit naman sa lugar, talagang unang problema waste segregation kasi kahit anong education naman na ginagawa namin, hindi naman kami nawawala dun sa campaign ng education regarding sa IEC sa solid waste. Usually kami monthly or quarterly nagkakanta kami every barangay.
Okay.
Tapos sa mga schools may kami yung plastic waste segregation na ginagawa doon sa 10 public school ng Rosario. Tapos may mga incentives yung mga bata pag halimbawa kasi maraming magdala ng mga plastic. Yun, campaign namin yun sa mga school, then sa barangay din. Pag nahingi sila ng mga barangay clearance, may mga plastic silang binibigay sa barangay. Kasi yung plastic na yun, ginigiling po namin yun. Dati nagdadala kami kay Villar Foundation. Ginagawa po siyang upuan. Yun, ibig sabihin may alternatibo tayo sa mga plastic waste. Tapos, nag-ikot kami sa mga barangay, information dissemination campaign. Nagbibigay kami ng mga sako, di kaya mga plastic trash para turuan ng mga tao kung ano yung mga dapat ibukod-bukod na basura.
Anong pangalan po ng proyekto ninyo?
Yung sa barangay, lang siya, parang solid waste management program lang siya. Pagbubukod-bukod ng basura. Parang ganun, wala lang kami proper title dun.
Garbage disposal is one of the most serious problems in urban centers in the Philippines, despite the existence of different laws and policies governing such. In Cavite, the local government prepared the environmental code under the Provincial Ordinance Number 43, Series of 2008. Among the salient features of the code are articles on waste management. Despite the existence of environmental code and regulations, garbage disposal in Cavite remains a big concern.
Ang problema natin ay plastic po talaga.
Yes.
Yung usually sa palengke, ano yung ginagawa ninyong ano para po?
Kasi may tayo ay municipal ordinance.
Opo, anong ordinance?
Nag-ikot na ho kami lahat ng commercial establishment, especially sa sa palengke. Tinuruan po namin, may mga flyers ho kami, may mga tarp na nakadikit ho sa mga bawat sa palengke at sa mga barangay. Ano ba yung mga dapat na plastic lang na gagamitin? Kasi noon kasi bawal talaga sa atin na yung may mga hawakan, yung mga sandbags.
Opo. Lahat
Lahat po bawal yon, mga straws bawal ho. Kinukumpiskate po namin yon. Especially yung mga styrofoam. Kinukumpiskate po namin yon. Tapos pag halimbawang ganun pa rin tinitinda nila, binibigyan po namin sila ng violation. Ang first offense po is nasa around 2,000. First offense pa lang po yun. May mga nasampulan na naman kami noon. Tapos ngayon, medyo nag-lessen naman sila, wala nang gaanong pero monitoring pa rin naman kami. Kasi syempre, hindi nawawala yung lumulusot pa rin talaga.
Pero hindi naman totally binaban ang plastic.
Kasi, especially kagaya nung bumili ako ng hotdog, kasi may hotdog kasi na tinitingit. Ngayon, nagamit pa rin sila ng mga labo. Pero, depende sa size ng labo na ina-allowed lang natin. Dapat ko kasi pag namamalengke, may eco bag talaga. May mga lagayan talaga para hindi na sila dumodoble.
Paano po yung mga nagbebenta? Bawal po sila. Paano yung mga namimili na ano po?
Ang mga nagbebenta, may allowed lang sila kung dapat nilang ibenta na plastic.
Opo.
Tapos yung nabili naman, dapat halimbawa sa mga pagkain.
Opo.
Dapat isang
Hindi
siya po pwedeng doble. Isang ganit lang, hindi siya po pwedeng doble. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya mawala yung plastic, magbabawas tayo. Yun lang naman, unti-unti kasi hindi naman talaga as in magic ganito agad. Alam niyo naman po, minsan disiplina talaga ng tao ang unang priority talaga. Pag walang disiplina, wala kahit anong implementation mo sa project, programa, wala rin talaga.
They call this problem as one of the great environmental challenges of all time. Plastic pollution has been an ongoing problem, but this epidemic now comes with various solid and even lucrative solutions. Yet the problem persists. Why? Humans, that's why. We actually consume 2.7 million tons of plastic every year. When not properly disposed, they don't just end up in a landfill. A lot of plastic gets dumped in our clean ocean and circle the earth about 4 times in a year. Our country is hit with an average of 20 typhoons a year. Flood is inevitable. The problem is made worse because garbage dumping in the river is a habit practiced by many Filipinos. You can actually see a thick layer of garbage floating in the waterways as if it were some island. Garbage is everyone's concern. Despite the government's efforts to clean up waterways and unclog drainage canals, many people still lack concern for the environment. All of us produce waste each day, and what you and I consider waste might not be worthless to someone else. But have you ever wondered where our personal, household, and office waste are being disposed? Have you ever asked where your waste goes, what happens to it when you throw it out, and what are its consequences? I had the opportunity to find out when I got to go and inspect an open dump site that was the subject of several complaints in our town. Management of solid waste is a major environmental concern of the government. The Republic Act 9003 stipulates the law on proper ecological disposal of solid waste, which is doing the least harm to the environment. In support of this, the provincial government has enacted Executive Order Number 29, which requires all cities and municipalities of the province to establish waste reduction and recovery schemes and to convert their open dump sites to controlled ones. In response to the growing problem, the local government had passed ordinances to regulate the use of plastic that covers items such as shopping bags and secondary packaging
Proper
materials.
waste disposal na ipinapatupad dito ng munisipyo.
Basta may segregation tuwing gabi, binubukod-bukod namin yung basura. Nilalagay namin sa mga plastic, pinipick up na lang ng mga collector dito.
So, sumusunod po kayo.
Yes, ma'am.
O, ano po yung ginagawa sa mga basura pagkatapos po? Halimbawa sa gabi,
Ma'am, ang alam ko may truck dyan sa labas, doon nila nilalagay na.
paano po yun? Halimbawa, wala pa po yung truck, agad-agad na po ba ninyong inilalabas?
Opo, ma'am, may oras sila mga 8, bago mag 8 p.m. nandyan na lahat nakalera sa mga saradong pwesto.
Opo, paano po yung dito sa palengke bilang isa sa mga tindera po dito sa palengke? Paano po ginagawa ninyo sa mga basura?
Ma'am, meron kami maduming sako, di kaya garbage bag nakasabit dyan, doon na namin tinatapon na.
Tapos po, meron din po bang oras ng pagpapalit ng basura dito?
Ganun, ma'am, sa gabi lahat na iniipon namin.
Ay, gabi.
Opo.
May mga pagkakataon po ba na paghalo-halo ninyo yung mga basura ninyo? At
Kasi ma'am, di maiwasan, nasa isang sako lang lahat ng basura. Hindi sila marunong. Hindi na ina-observe ang proper segregation.
ay, proper siguro.
Oo, kaya siguro yung mga collector na lang ang nag-ano dyan.
But why is plastic a problem? Whatever would we do without plastic? Our daily lives would simply not be the same. Plastic has changed everything from the clothes we wear to the things we buy for our homes. It has changed engineering, manufacturing, and product design and packaging. It has changed what we eat and the way we eat it. And all these things take advantage of one great quality of plastic. It lasts for a long time, a very long time, and it is very difficult, if not possible, to destroy. The long-lasting qualities of plastic were originally seen as the material's greatest advantage. But 60 years ago, did anyone think ahead? If something lasts a long time and is virtually indestructible, how do you get rid of it when there are mountains of this stuff everywhere? Plastic is now seen as an enemy of our planet. Marine life in particular is suffering from millions of tons of plastic waste that ends up in our oceans every year. Experts tell us that nearly all the plastics ever created by chemical companies still exist in some form or another today. About 9% of the plastic waste we have generated over the years has been recycled, 12% has been burned, and 79% has ended up in the landfill sites or been thrown randomly in the street, countryside, or into the rivers and oceans. Now is the time for us to rethink plastic and do something about it before it's too late, before this one-time miracle material damages us and our planet even more than it is already. My simple challenge to the public is this: can we cut down dramatically on waste generation by refusing plastic bags and other extra packaging? Can we put that food wrapper or Tetra Pak in the right segregation bin instead of littering? My bigger challenge to the policymakers is this: can you muster unwavering political will to implement environmental law and to sponsor social entrepreneurship projects through waste recycling and composting in your respective communities?